What's going on, guys? Chandler's Legacy Farm here. Today we're going to be talking about a new knife that just came in. But first, I do want to talk about a couple other little things first. So I just reviewed a week or so ago, I don't know, I guess a week ago now, I reviewed the new Gerber Stakeout Spark multi-tool. Okay. And that video alone got me a little over 16,000 views. All right, on this brand new Gerber multi-tool. And it gained me, I don't know, maybe 60 new subscribers. So now I'm over 2,000 subscribers. That video definitely helped out the channel, and in ways that I didn't think it would even be possible. So I just want to say welcome all the new subscribers. I want to welcome you all to the channel, and hopefully I can keep entertaining you guys. But I wanted to say welcome and thank you for the new subscribers, and I guess that's about it for that part. But the success that video found also has gained me some new endeavors. So I started getting some emails once that video went over about 15,000 views. I guess it was right around 15,000 views. I got an email from HX Outdoors. I got another email from a flashlight company, and another email from another knife company. And all three of these companies are willing to stick their neck out and and make me an affiliate. And so that endeavor in itself is awesome, right? So I will be promoting their products, and I will be an affiliate for their products, and it's a very cool endeavor. And let's see here. Let me see. I'll still have everything in my Amazon affiliate links down in the description box down below. And in this video, this is the first thing that has came in from my new affiliate. And this affiliate is HX Outdoors. They sent me this knife, and comes in an awesome box, that's for sure. And this thing is it's the Rock Apex TD-18B. And I will have the hxoutdoors.com, www.hxoutdoors will be linked in the description box below, along with a 10% off coupon code that goes along with this blade. And the coupon code is all caps GETOUTDOORS. GETOUTDOORS, and that will get you 10% off of anything that HX Outdoors has. And I will earn a small commission off of anything that is bought, that is purchased through their website, and then it'll also be in the Amazon affiliate links down below in the description box also. So thank you to all of the new subscribers. I appreciate you all. And since that video, that Gerber video, brought me some success, it's bringing me a little bit more to bring to you guys, right? So I'll have more products coming eventually, right? As we are more working out the details. But HX Outdoors was the first ones to get a hold of me and want to work with me. So this is their product. We're going to get into it. It comes in an awesome case. Awesome plastic case is what it come in. That is sweet. I love the case. It says on the back here, it's the TD-18B, and it is the Rock Apex TD. And we'll get it popped open here. It is very tight to open, but this is the presentation. The presentation on this is very good. Very nice presentation. When you open it up, you get into a blade wipe. It says HX Outdoors on it. Just like that. You get your blade wipe. And then there's this little knife thing here, and it says, "Every man deserves an exceptional knife. HX Outdoors." So little card here. It's got a little skew on the back. So pretty neat little deal there. Now the blade, it's got a silica pack in it, of course. The blade was, shoved out in this bag and then shoved out inside the sheath, all right? And you can see it has a cutout here for the blade to be nestled into. Very, very awesome presentation, right? So we'll go ahead and get this awesome presentation out of the way so we can make room for the blade. Okay, now I am going to have some honorable mentions or some comparative options over here also, like I always do. So we'll slide them aside for now. This blade is in, let me look. Oh, it's the other side. DC-53 steel. That's what it's in. I couldn't think there for a moment. DC-53 steel, full tang knife, G10 handle scales. It's got a lanyard hole. It's got a pommel on the bottom of it. Looks like a waffle head for like a claw hammer. But there we go. What an awesome blade. It even has a little bit of a flatter grind up there on the end. See that right there at the tip? But it still has a pretty robust tip. See this shiny spot right here? That's where you're supposed to strike your fire steel. So it's got a finger choil here where you can choke up to do fine work. It does have a little bit of jipping right here, which is very subdued, but it works. It's not too sharp. It's not too dull. It's just the right, the jipping is in the right spot and it's not too aggressive. I really like that. G10 handle scales. The blade itself is relatively heavy. It has a little bit of heft to it, but it's not overly heavy. Let's see. And it has what they call a titanium coating. Let's call it some sort of a titanium coating. It's what they're calling it. But very comfortable in hand. Very nice. You know, very, very comfortable. Very ergonomic handle. The handle scales is fitted to the blade very well. Everything is contoured nicely. That's what I'm getting at. Very, very contoured nicely. The spot where you're supposed to strike your fire steel is definitely sharp, but I think basically the whole blade will probably strike a fire steel, but where they left that little notch at, that is definitely sharper. But I think you can strike the fire steel anywhere. So let's get into this sheath. It's got a leather drop down sheath, you know, leather loop here, and it does have a retention snap, and it comes with this awesome fire steel. It's a very large fire steel. Look at the size of that. You don't normally get a fire steel that large. That's a nice fire steel. You know, it's got a good T handle on it, and it pops right down into that Kydex. You're not going to lose it. I mean, that's pretty darn awesome. Now, it is not ambidextrous. You cannot wear it. I mean, you cannot set it up for left-handed. It's just a right hand only. But I'm used to that. It is what it is. The Kydex that the sheath is made out of is just a little thin, and on mine, it's a little sharp on the edges. Okay, so the Kydex sheath, the Kydex on itself could have been maybe a little more redefined, a little bit more smoothed off, maybe, but it's not bad, guys. Now, I will say, excuse me, I will say that the knife goes in well. It's retained well. You can hear that. You can hear that click, but it does rattle. Okay, until you snap the retention snap. Then it's not bad at all. It's not going to come out even with the retention snap. You know, it has that little bit of wobble, that little bit of noise to it. See there, it's not super tight. You kind of see it working in and out, right? But as long as that is snapped, it's in good shape, man. It's pretty good. It's got, like I said, got a little bit of wobble, but a little bit of noise, but nothing bad. It's not going anywhere. So it does say HX Outdoors right there on the front of the sheath. And then it's got a little fire right here where your fire steel is. So you might be able to see that. Very good looking package. Very awesome. Now, this thing is, I think, $98, $89. I don't know. It's just under $100, right? And right now, there's a 40% off coupon on Amazon where you can pick this thing up for like $53, $55, something like that. That is a deal. That is a deal, guys, because I mean, that is just a deal on a knife like this. DC-53 steel is not a stainless steel. It is a carbon steel. And wow, tore my fingernail off. So so anyway, it is a carbon steel. It's a tool steel is what it is. And if you don't know anything about DC53 steel, it's kind of like a D2 on steroids, okay? They make it called what is it, D2 Supreme or something like that. That's a step up from your normal D2. And so that is what this is basically on par with, is that D2 Supreme. I think that's what they call it. Shit, I don't know. But anyway, it's very, very good steel, very good for this application. Now, this knife is definitely going to be pretty slicey, but it's also going to be strong because of this, the DC53. Now, this blade will work great for any tactical applications you could ever think of. It would be fine for any tactical applications. It would be fine for hunting. It would be good for your bushcraft, because it did come with your fire steel. So it is a survival knife, and it can flex into 3 different roles very easily. You can flex this into hunting, you can flex it into bushcraft, and tactical applications. So very awesome, very awesome. And another thing that I love about this sheath, look at the placement of the loop. The placement of the loop is almost even with the top of the bottom of the knife, basically, the end of the handle. It's almost level there. I like a knife that rides like that. That's just me. I like a knife that rides like that. I either want it to ride like that, or I want like a tech lock on the side, like this blade is. So that's just 2 of my pet peeves. So this definitely falls into a category that I really like as far as the way that it's going to ride on my belt. Okay. I don't know what else to say about it. It's very nice. It's got some very good textured, G10 handle scales are textured. You can see that, but it doesn't feel aggressive, like it's going to leave any hot spots or anything. There will be a Firecraft on this blade. Of course, there will be a Firecraft on it. And I do believe it will work out fantastic for, doing Firecraft. So let's get into some options here. So we know that this thing right now you can get for 40% off or $50-something, okay? Regular prices, I think $89. So regular price, $89. Okay, we're going to compare it to an actual bushcraft knife that comes with a fire steel. Now, these are right around $100, right? This is your MORA GARBERG in stainless steel. So we're going to compare the size right there. There's a size difference, okay? Handle length is almost identical from the swell here to the swell down here. They're very close in size, okay? And you're looking at a pretty close the same amount of money. Now, I understand if you want a Scandi grind, that's going to be better for wood. This high saber grind with the swedge on top, that's going to be a lot more slicey, So depends on what you want. If you want to stay with the real woods knife, you may want to go with this one instead of this one. But if you're looking for that tactical aspect, this would be a good one. So there's your comparison between those. Does have an exposed pommel on the bottom, the MORA GARBERG does. I haven't done a GARBERG video in quite a while. I think I'm going to actually do a video on a GARBERG. I know a million people's done a million videos on these GARBERGs. Well, maybe not a million, but you know what I'm getting at. It is so popular. But I think I've only ever done maybe 1 or 2 videos earlier on a GARBERG. So I think look for that to be coming pretty soon, maybe. Okay, now another tactical knife that is in that $100 realm is your Gerber STRONGARM, right? Definitely in that tactical realm. Now, instead of having G10 handle scales, now this is a polymer overmolded handle, right? Now, this is G10. Now, this is just a rubber overmolded with, polymer. So your Gerber STRONGARM is definitely just a little bit larger. You don't have the finger choil, but you can strike a fire steel pretty well anywhere on a MORA GARBERG. Gerber STRONGARM, you can strike the fire steel on it just about anywhere. So now the STRONGARM is just a little bit larger, and it does have a glass breaker on the bottom of it instead of a waffle head, you could say. like a hammer, but it is a little bit smaller than it. So there's your comparison there between another tactical knife. And I brought out the SE4HM. Now this is just basically a bushcraft knife, right? And the only way you're going to strike a fire steel on these is to do exactly what I did by sanding off a little bit of that coating on the back to make it sharp, right? But as far as size goes, size is pretty darn close with it. I mean, very close. Full flat grind on both of these. Well, full flat grind on this one and a saber grind on this one over here, but pretty close in size. Little more belly on this ESEE. This is the SE4HM. Canvas micarta handle scales instead of G10. You know, this is a woods knife. This is not a tactical knife by any stretch, but I was just showing you for size comparisons more than anything, guys. So there's your three comparative blades. And man, this is an awesome blade. It definitely is going to flex very well into all three, you know, hunting and let's see, was that sharp? Yeah, you could probably strike fire steel inside of that finger choil also. I just now thought of that. Yeah, this thing would be a great tactical knife. It's going to be a great woods knife, would flex into a great hunting knife. Good looking blade, very good looking blade. I think I went over everything that I had on my notes here. Like I said, you can get a 10% off whenever you go through their website and you put in Get Outdoors in all caps, Get Outdoors. That is my coupon code, Get Outdoors. 10% off, guys. And right now on Amazon, like I said, you can get them for 40% off on Amazon. You can use my affiliate link for that. This is the Rock Apex TD-18B. That's the whole name of it. But yeah, it's the Rock Apex from HX Outdoors. Expect to be seeing a few. I expect that you guys should be seeing a few more videos coming from HX Outdoors that I'll be doing. I'm sure this partnership's probably going to be something that we can make work. So pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. And thanks again to all my new subscribers. And like I said, I hope I can keep you guys entertained. And we'll get out of here. I know this video might be running a little long, so we'll get out of here. And this is Chandler's Legacy Farms. If you like what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we will see ya.